welcome to this week's video. Today we are discussing my October TBR. Now, October is finally upon us, so that means I have a whole new set of books that I'm looking forward to reading this month. The first book on my TBR is Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. I mentioned in my last video, my September wrap-up, that I have started this book. I am 200 pages in and I am really excited to finish it. I'm really enjoying this series and I highly recommend you guys go check it out. The second book on my October TBR is Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian. This is the fifth and final book to the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, and I am really excited to read this book, finish it, and hopefully love it. I have a really good feeling that I'm going to love it, considering I have loved all of the books in this series. I really love this series. I love the politics, I love the magic, I love the gods that are in this. The gods are like one of my favorite parts of this series, and I really love Percy and Annabeth and Grover and all the characters. The next book on my October TBR is Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman. This is the sequel to Scythe, which is one of my favorite books. I really enjoyed reading it. I flew through it, and hopefully that happens with this book. I am really excited to read this book, considering that the new book is going to be released this season, which I am really excited to read. This book takes place in the future, and it's so far in the future that humankind has conquered death. You don't die, you can just turn the corner and set your age back to 30 or something. And I find it really interesting. There's no war and there's no starvation, and I really enjoyed reading about it. I'm really enjoying reading this next book. I'm excited to see where two main characters find themselves in this story. And yeah, so I really hope to just fly through this book. The next book on my October TBR is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. This is the seventh book in the Throne of Glass series, and it's the final book, and I am excited to read this book. I absolutely love the sixth book, and I am excited to see where this book takes us. It's just a phenomenal world that I really love to read about. I love the politics, the characters, the magic. Everything about this is just so intriguing and just so capsulating, and I'm really looking forward to reading this book. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long, considering that this book is almost 1,000 pages, and don't let these thin little Bible thick pages fool you, because this is a giant book. The next book on my October TBR is a new one that I recently acquired, and that is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This book follows our two main characters, Natasha and Daniel. And Natasha is a girl of science. She believes in facts and proof, while Daniel is a boy who believes in fate and destiny. And when these two paths cross, Daniel is determined to change Natasha's mind about fate and destiny, but he only has 24 hours to do it because Natasha is being deported. But I'm excited to read this book. It sounds interesting, and people say that it is really amazing, and I am excited to read this book and find out if it's really that good, which it probably is. And the last book on my October TBR is The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. This is the first book to his second Percy Jackson series. This takes place in the same world, and I think Percy and like Annabeth and all those people are in this book also, but I'm not quite positive. But I'm excited to read this book and see where it takes us. This seems interesting, and I just really love the Percy Jackson Gods of Olympus world. I like learning about the gods and all of that sweet stuff. And that concludes my October TBR. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go and hit the like button, and also go down below to subscribe for more videos and hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.